Did you know that a properly lifted Toyota Tacoma can gain enough clearance to tackle obstacles that would stop a stock truck in its tracks? But here's the catch: not all lift kits are created equal. Some are built for serious off-road adventures, while others focus more on style and daily driving comfort. So which one deserves a spot on your Tacoma? Today, we're counting down the 5 best lift kits for Toyota Tacoma and comparing them side by side based on ride quality, lift height, durability, ease of installation, off-road performance, and overall value. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which kit is right for your truck. And don't forget, all the links are in the description. Let's jump in. Number 5. Nylite 2. 5 front leveling lift kit. If you're new to lifting your Tacoma and simply want to eliminate that factory nose-down stance without spending a fortune, the Nylite 2.5 front leveling lift kit is one of the safest and most beginner-friendly options available. Using CNC machined aircraft-grade aluminum spacers, it delivers a true 2.5 inches of front lift while maintaining ride quality that's surprisingly close to stock. Compared to larger kits like the Rough Country 3.5-inch system, it doesn't offer the same off-road capability or suspension travel, but it also places far less stress on ball joints, CV axles, and suspension components. Installation is the easiest on today's list, often taking only 1 to 2 hours with basic tools and no spring compressor required. While it won't fit the biggest tires or completely transform your Tacoma into a trail monster, it's an excellent choice for drivers who prioritize reliability, affordability, and everyday comfort. If your Tacoma spends most of its life on pavement with occasional camping trips, this kit delivers tremendous value for the money. Another major advantage is that it preserves the factory driving characteristics that many Tacoma owners already enjoy. Steering response remains predictable, fuel economy is largely unaffected, and maintenance costs stay low. For commuters who simply want a cleaner stance and modest ground clearance improvement, the Nylite kit offers one of the most practical and hassle-free upgrades available. Number 4. Flyco 3 front and 2 rear lift kit for owners of first-generation Tacomas. The Flyco 3 front and 2 rear lift kit offers a significant visual upgrade at a price that's hard to beat. Built from CNC machined 6061 T6 aluminum spacers and durable steel rear blocks, it instantly refreshes the appearance of older trucks while providing room for larger tires and improved ground clearance. Compared to the Nylite kit, Flyco delivers a more complete lift by raising both the front and rear, creating a more aggressive stance. However, because it pushes the factory suspension geometry further, the ride can feel noticeably firmer over rough terrain. It also can't match the suspension performance of premium systems like Rough Country, which include upgraded shocks and control arms. Still, for first-gen Tacoma owners looking for a budget-friendly transformation without diving into expensive suspension upgrades, the Flyco kit remains one of the strongest values available. What do you think? Would you choose a simple leveling kit or a full front and rear lift? Let me know in the comments. One area where Flyco stands out is its ability to dramatically modernize the appearance of aging Tacoma models without requiring extensive modifications. The additional rear lift helps maintain a balanced profile, especially when carrying gear in the bed. For drivers seeking a noticeable visual transformation on a limited budget, it's a surprisingly capable package. Number 3. Rishear 3 front and 2 rear leveling lift kit. The Rishear 3 front and 2 rear leveling lift kit strikes a nice balance between affordability and aggressive styling for 2005-2023 Tacomas. Featuring aircraft-grade aluminum front spacers and heavy-duty rear lift blocks, it provides enough clearance to fit larger tires while giving the truck a noticeably tougher look. Compared directly to the Nylite kit, Rishear offers greater overall lift and a more dramatic appearance, making it more appealing to drivers seeking a lifted truck look. However, when stacked against the KISP kit coming up next, the Rishear system falls slightly behind in structural design and load handling capability. Ride quality remains acceptable for daily driving and light trail use, though you'll notice increased stiffness over bumps due to the altered suspension geometry. Installation is straightforward and completely bolt-on, requiring only standard tools and a few hours of work. For Tacoma owners wanting maximum visual impact without spending premium suspension money, Rashir delivers a lot of lift for very little investment. The kit also enjoys strong popularity among DIY enthusiasts thanks to its simple installation process and wide vehicle compatibility. Once installed, the Tacoma gains a more commanding road presence and improved approach angles for light off-road adventures. For buyers focused primarily on appearance and tire clearance, Rashir checks nearly every important box. Number 2. KESP 3 Front and 2 Rear Full Leveling Lift Kit. The KESP 3 Front and 2 Rear Full Leveling Lift Kit takes everything people like about traditional spacer lifts and improves on it with stronger construction and better overall stability. Its aircraft-grade aluminum spacers, high-strength hardware, and unique cross-gusset plate-locked rear blocks make it feel more robust than many competing budget kits, including the Rashir. In real-world driving, the CSP kit delivers an aggressive stance, increased ground clearance, and enough room for up to 33-inch tires while still maintaining comfortable daily driving manners. Compared to the Rashir, it feels slightly more confidence-inspiring when carrying cargo or tackling rough roads, thanks to its reinforced rear block design. However, like most spacer-based systems, it still relies on factory suspension components and can't provide the improved damping, articulation, or suspension geometry corrections found in a true suspension lift. Installation remains DIY-friendly and usually takes around 3 to 4 hours. If your goal is getting the biggest visual transformation and strongest construction possible without entering premium price territory, KESP is one of the best choices available. Another benefit is the overall fit and finish of the components, which often feel more premium than their price suggests. The reinforced design contributes to improved confidence during towing, hauling, and extended highway driving. For Tacoma owners seeking durability, appearance, and value in a single package, the KESP kit consistently ranks among the top-performing spacer lift systems. Number 1. Rough Country 3.5 Bolt-On Lift Kit. Taking the top spot is the Rough Country 3.5 Bolt-On Lift Kit, and it's easy to see why. Unlike every other kit on this list, which primarily uses spacers and lift blocks, Rough Country delivers a true suspension upgrade with nitrogen-charged N3 loaded struts, matching rear shocks, forged aluminum upper control arms, and differential drop components. The result is not only more lift, but also significantly better ride quality, suspension travel, handling, and long-term reliability. Compared to the KESP, Rashir, and Nylite kits, Rough Country does a far better job of maintaining proper suspension geometry and reducing wear on critical components after lifting the truck. It also provides superior performance both on-road and off-road, absorbing bumps, ruts, and trail obstacles much more effectively than spacer-only alternatives. While it costs more than every other option on today's list, the additional capability and engineering justify the investment. For overlanders, weekend adventurers, and Tacoma owners who want a lift kit that genuinely improves performance rather than simply changing appearance, Rough Country stands in a class of its own. Beyond the hardware itself, the complete suspension package creates a noticeably more refined driving experience in a variety of conditions. Whether you're navigating rocky trails, muddy backroads, or long highway journeys, the truck feels more controlled and composed. For owners who expect real performance gains from a lift kit rather than cosmetic changes alone, Rough Country remains the benchmark choice. So which lift kit wins overall? While every option on today's list serves a different type of Tacoma owner, the Rough Country 3.5 Bolt-On Lift Kit earns our overall winner award. It offers the best combination of lift height, ride quality, suspension performance, durability, tire clearance, and long-term value. The KESP kit comes in as the best budget-friendly full lift, while the Nylite remains the top choice for simple leveling and daily driving. But if we're looking at the complete package and overall capability, rough country is the clear champion. Now we want to hear from you. Which of these lift kits would you put on your Tacoma? Are you building a serious off-road machine, an overlanding rig, or just want a more aggressive stance? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.